It's a beautiful day here in Northern Ohio, and we are headed to Dollar Tree once again to find some goodies. And I found these pumpkins in the Dollar Tree Plus. It is massive. They are 24-inch tall, which I think is such a great deal. It was $5 and they come inside of each other, but if you flip them, then they just kind of snap together and create this stacked pumpkin. The possibilities are endless. You can put lights in them. You can maybe draw some like a jack-o'-lantern faces on them, whatever you want. Today, I am going to hot glue each of them to each other and then paint them. I'm going to do a little bit more of a neutral, but we're going to add color. But again, you can paint them in whatever color you want. Now, if this is going to be out in the elements like a front porch, I suggest you seal it, which I'll do here in just a minute. So I'm just going to give it a couple of coats of the Waverly chalk paint in the sandstone. I'm also using the Rust-Oleum top coat. It's clear. I'm going to give it a couple of coats outside, spray it out. It dries really quickly. Now I'm going to drill holes. Now at first I thought I was going to put florals all around, and then I changed my mind and I just did the front. So I do have holes in the back. Now I'm going to keep this one, but just wanted to let you know. So after I drilled the holes, I'm going to add greenery just as my base, and I'm just going to add glue inside the hole and just place it right in. And then you just kind of maneuver whichever way you want. Again, I'm just doing it in the front, but you can do it all around if you'd like. So once I have my base with the greenery, I'm going to drill smaller holes to add smaller stems with color. So this is where I'm going to start adding color in different florals from Dollar Tree. The greenery is not from Dollar Tree, but you can use ones you find at Dollar Tree if you'd like. And then I'm just going to keep adding as I go. All right, so I'm just about done with the bottom portion. Now for the top, I'm going to drill one more hole very carefully. Of course, you want to be careful. Add hot glue, and I'm just going to add one large sunflower with the leaves on them. These are the ones that come in little pots. This is stunning. Imagine going to a store and buying a stacked pumpkin 24-inch tall. It would be so much more money. Save money and make it yourself. For the next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to take this gorgeous Hello Fall cutting board sign. It was $3 at the Dollar Tree Plus, and I loved it. Everything about it except for the little jute string on top. It was just, I think it could have been better, right? But for $3, I'm not going to complain. It's actually wood tone. Love it. I'm going to add one of these leaves. Now you see the hello, and then you see the little blank space on that side. That's where I'm going to face my leaf so it kind of fills it in and not cover that hello. I'm going to take some natural color raffia, and I'm going to take 4 strings or 4 pieces in about 20 inches long. I'm going to loop them together like an awareness ribbon, scrunch them down to the middle, tie it in the center with another piece of raffia, and then I'm just going to start arranging the little bow, just pulling the strands to the bottom and then fluffing the loops as I see fit. And then I'm just going to hot glue it right on top of the leaf. Very simple. I'm going to cut off any excess ribbon. That way it's just going to be nice and even. I'm going to add these little cattails. Now these I got on Amazon, and I do have on my Amazon store, which if you want to check out, it is always linked down below in the description box. I'm going to add 3, one towards the right and then left, and one in the middle, just to kind of add a little bit of texture and character. To finish it off, I'm just going to add one little tiny flower from Dollar Tree right there. I want this cutting board to stand, so I'm going to take this piece of scrap 2x4. It was just laying around. I'm going to hot glue it to the back about 1 inch from the bottom because I do want it to tilt a little bit. Once the glue hardened, then I'm going to take my brad nailer and I'm just going to brad nail 3 nails from the front. They're thin. You can't barely even see them. And now it stands. And look how gorgeous this is. Again, if you went to any other store, you would find these at least $20, $25. For the next fall DIY craft, I'm going to take this older wreath form. I got this at another store. I think it was either Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I'm not quite sure, but it's magnolia leaves. And it's so old that some of the leaves were just falling off of it. Now, I kept it because it's so large. It was so dusty. So the first thing I needed to do was clean each and every one of the leaves. Then I'm going to start just reinforcing all of the leaves that were already on it. Just adding a little bit of hot glue right there in the base of them. So when it hardens, they're not going to go anywhere. Recently, I went to the store at home, and it's a home decoration superstore. It's huge. And I found these pigs that have magnolia leaves and magnolia flowers in a beautiful fall tone. And I said this would be perfect. I just bought a couple of pigs. That's it. And just added them where there's like a lot of bare spots because again, it's just an old wreath. So I'm just going to hot glue them in place and then add the magnolias right on it. And then I'm just going to start adding other fall foliage decor in between all the leaves to make this wreath look grand. And I can't wait for you to see the end result. All right, friends, as always, if you have not joined my email list, I would love for you to do so. I email just once a week with updates on my business and my channel and current uploads. So if you want to join, the link is down below. So this pick is also from the store at home, and it's just because I was there and they were actually a really good deal. This one was like a $3.50. There are a lot of flowers on it. So I started cutting each individual flower and then just placing them here and there, and just so that it looks pleasing to the eye, hot gluing and adding them. And I did the same thing with other picks. So I'm done adding all the florals, and I just thought this wreath needs some pumpkins. I had these from Dollae Tree. You can find them every fall season. I'm going to take a leftover stem from another pick, and I just cut 3 little pieces, make a hole in the bottom of each pumpkin, add hot glue, and then add the stem. This will make it so much easier to be able to place inside the wreath. So you just want to add hot glue, and then I just added 3 of them. There's something about threes, right? In like home decor that just looks very nice and even. So I'm just going to start placing them in the kind of like the triangular shape. And I think this wreath turned out amazing. Again, this is an old wreath that I had here at home that I purchased a long time ago. And I contemplated using the leaves for other crafts, but I'm so glad I did it. Look how stunning this turned out. If I were to buy this right now during the fall season at a different store, easily paying between $50 and $100. The next Dollar Tree DIY craft for fall, I'm going to take this $3 board from their plus section. It's solid wood and it has the hooks already on it. Does it get any easier than that? So I am just going to remove the sticker, and I want to give it a whitewash look. So basically I'm just going to water down some white chalk paint, apply it, and remove the excess just to give it a lighter tone, but you can still see that wood grain right in between. And then just literally add as much or as little as you want. Or you can also stain it or paint it any other color, whatever your heart desires. Once I had it, it did kind of roughen up a little bit. I don't know why, so I'm just going to lightly sand it smooth. And of course, we want to wipe it well because we want to paint on top of it a design. Now, the hooks are already on there, so just make sure that as you're starting your design, they're facing up. I've done this way too many times. All right, so now I'm going to take this stencil from Essential Stencil. It has a beautiful farmhouse truck on it and so fall decor. I'm going to tape it where I want it and also cover up anything that I don't want to stencil. Now, these brushes are one of my favorites right now for stenciling, and I do have them on my Amazon store as well, so check them out. Again, it is linked below. So I'm going to start stenciling in different colors. And for the sunflowers, I'm just going to do a little bit of mix of yellow and orange and a little bit of brown tone. And I'm just going to let you watch and enjoy. Friends, if you have not checked out my online course, it is brand new and very inexpensive, so affordable, and it's all about how to integrate power tools into your crafting. So if it's something you've been thinking about, check it out. I have the link down below in the description box. All right, so I'm just about done and I love the reveal. It's so satisfying. Isn't it beautiful? Now, the sunflower word, like where the bumper is, you really can't see it as much, but in real life, you can see it. So I'm just going to add some of these greeneries. Just going to keep it very simple. Add this cute little pumpkin, remove the clip, hot glue it right there to the center, and to finish it off, a little orange acorn. And that's it. We didn't even have to add anything in the back to hang it because it already brought the sawtooth hooks. Gorgeous. Love, love, love the way this one turned out. You're gonna have to let me know which one is your favorite. Let me know in the comments. And if you want to watch more Dollar Tree fall DIY crafts, click on this video. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.